last meeting of our term of office. Honorable members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, 4 years ago, on 9th, the fifth legislature was inaugurated in through the provisions of the Supplementary Act, where it appears the fifth legislature of community parliament. 115 honorable all those who have enabled the community parliament to carry out installation and tasks of representing the people, overseeing sectoral activities, and participating in the adoption of community acts with view to the proper functioning of society. I would like to begin by thanking God, the compassionate who has allowed us to start and complete this journey. He has given us the opportunity to have a significant impact on the daily lives of our fellow citizens, despite the difficult context in which we have evolved. At this point, I would particularly like to thank and express my sincere and heartfelt gratitude to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, retired Brigadier General Julius Maada Bio, who for me was a great pillar throughout my tenure and remains an essential inspiration for the political action of our country. I thank His Excellency for all the thoughtfulness he has always shown to us, the representatives of the people of South Africa. May I also express my gratitude to the leaders of the community institutions, namely the President of the ECOWAS Commission, the Honorable President of the ECOWAS Court of Justice, the ECOWAS Director General, and the heads of ECOWAS institutions and specialized agencies. I take this occasion to express my gratitude to them for the peaceful interinstitutional cooperation and active solidarity that has typified our interactions over the years. As for you, dear fellow members, I would like to express my compliments for the confidence you have shown in me throughout the legislature and for the remarkable work we have accomplished together for the benefit of the people of the region. Each of us has, with dignity and honor, contributed to the smooth functioning of parliamentary democracy and to the shaping of the ECOWAS of tomorrow. I pay tribute here to the lively, sometimes heated political debate that we have been able to hold with mutual respect and in full consideration of the best interests of the people we represent. In the same way, let us take this opportunity to remember our colleagues, Honorable Johnson, Andre Kwasi, Aaron Togo, and Honorable Aaron from the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Two dedicated members of our legislation who have been called back by the Creator. Pray to repose of their humble souls and of the comfort of their families. It is also with deep sorrow that we learned on Sunday, 4th February, of the painful ongoing of His Excellency Bukola Ibrahim, former governor of Yobe State, Federal Republic of Nigeria. The late governor became a member of the Nigerian Senate and a dedicated member of the second and third legislatures of the ECOWAS Parliament. He diligently served on the NEPA and Africa Peer Review Committee and contributed immensely to the workings of the Parliament. On behalf of the ECOWAS Parliament and in my own name, I extend our sincere condolences to His Excellency, the President, honorable members of the Nigerian Senate, and the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, particularly the people of Yobe State. May His soul rest in peace. I sincerely thank all the staff of the ECOWAS Parliament for their excellent collaboration during these 4 years of mandate. Dear members of staff, I can assure you that it has been an enormous pleasure to work with all of you. We have been able to count your dedication, professionalism, and team spirit throughout the legislature, for which I am grateful. Finally, I would like to thank all our partners, the regional and international organizations, which through their assistance and regular participation in the activities of the ECOWAS Parliament, have demonstrated their interest in the challenges facing our As well, honorable members, on Sunday, we launched the Nobel edition of the ECOWAS Parliament Democracy Conference. The rationale behind this initiative is to use sports as a tool to get the appropriate youth of the community into the parliament's programs. Two Australian prestigious universities participated in the Nobel Challenge, and Public College won the trophy and the cash prize. The losing team also received a consolation package, and today we give this mission to the leadership of the next legislation. We hope that the tournament will be used to raise awareness among youth about the Parliament's role in the ECOWAS region. May I conclude by reiterating my sincere thanks to members of the Bureau, the heads of parliamentary delegations, the chairman of the standing committees, and all the parliamentary staff for the excellent cooperation, which has made it possible to achieve the desired results. I join the incoming members of this legislature to dream of a fully integrated community of peoples in a peaceful and prosperous region with strong institutions that respect fundamental freedoms and work towards inclusive and sustainable development. To those viewers, I now formally declare this session open. Long may ECOWAS, long may United. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Obrigado. Honorable members of the Bureau, to your leave, I now invite you, honorable members, our dear guests, to view the trailer of the documentary entitled The Legacy, which takes stock of the activities of the Bureau legislation. Madam Uche, are you ready?
The ECOWAS Parliament is one of the pillars of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. Established for the economic 2020, the Parliament provides a forum for deliberations and consensus building for the community towards actualizing the goal of regional integration. From its seat in the Nigerian capital, Abuja, the ECOWAS Parliament, made up of members drawn from the legislative houses of ECOWAS member states, has since evolved over the years with enhanced legislative powers to cater to the social, economic, and political well-being of the West African community of about 424 million people. On the 9th of March 2020, the 5th ECOWAS Parliament, made up of 115 members from the 15 ECOWAS member states, was inaugurated in Niamey, capital of Niger Republic.
Honorable members of the ECOWAS Parliament, I'm here to endorse the candidature of Honorable Sidi Tunis. I've known him for several years and he served in several leadership positions in this country. Today, he's vying to
Guinea-Bissau, 4th Deputy Speaker. The Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament, Sidi Mohamed Tunis, at the inauguration, declared that direct election of members into the ECOWAS Parliament from the West African community will be the flagship political program of the 5th Parliament. The Speaker also made a commitment to support the formation of the ECOWAS Female Parliamentarians Association, ECOFEPA.
shall diligently work with the authority of heads.
Association, ECOFEPA.
We shall diligently work with the authority of heads of state and government and council of ministers to ensure that our sub-region is safe. Working along with all of our friendly governments, it will be our sincere and constant desire to ensure that the rights of our citizens, which are consistent with the laws and treaties we have signed up to, are respected. We shall ensure in the exercise of this advisory role that the community's budget be dedicated to programs and projects that impact citizens at grassroots level. I herewith propose the establishment of Public Accounts Committee (PAC) at the ECOWAS Parliament with a core mandate of reviewing audit reports submitted by the Commission aimed at creating greater transparency.
The fifth legislature of the ECOWAS Parliament adopted a vision and mission and articulated strategic objectives in line with its legislative agenda. The ECOWAS Parliament adopted 3 programs to give effect to its strategic objectives: participation and representation, strengthening the institutional role and capacity of Parliament, relations with community institutions, member states, national parliaments, interparliamentary bodies, and civil society organizations. The Fifth Assembly got off to quite a daunting beginning as its commencement coincided with the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, which virtually locked down the entire world. For the whole of 2020, the Parliament could not hold any session. The introduction of technology enabled resumption of parliamentary activity through a virtual ordinary session in January 2021. It was a pivotal moment in the history of Parliament as the members were able to overcome the strictures imposed by the pandemic to perform their legislative role in the ECOWAS project and address the topical issues affecting the people of the region. Subsequently, the first in-person ordinary session was ultimately held in 2021, and it was a watershed moment for the Fifth Parliament.
Speaker, this is the first time since the outbreak of COVID-19 that the ECOWAS Parliament is having an in-person session, and rightly so.
From 2020 to 2024, the Fifth Parliament has strived to deliver optimally on its programs and respond promptly to contemporary developments in the political and economic environment in the region in the interest of people of West Africa. At ordinary and extraordinary sittings held at the seat of Parliament in Abuja and in member states, the Fifth Parliament, as representatives of the people, deliberated on a series of legislative lists that included passing community acts and providing opinion on programs to facilitate the ECOWAS integration agenda, as well as matters that had bearing on the quality of governance in the region and the well-being of its citizens.
We are seriously confronted with conflicts in the Sahel, which has become a playground for international terrorists. These have necessitated the need to build alliances and develop a multifaceted approach that addresses terrorism at the regional and global levels. It requires all hands on deck at any given time.
We need to look at the coup d'etats in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Guinea, which has taken us back and must be condemned. And we need to return these member states to constitutional order.
You are on the African continent, the best example economic bloc or a regional parliament. I think everybody should copy from ECOWAS.
The Parliament adopted crucial community acts and passed critical resolutions related to the ECOWAS Vision 2050, several ECOWAS policy frameworks, structures for implementation, regional infrastructure development, and various areas of community life. The resolutions include that on terrorism, which has become the greatest existential threat in the region, with a ripple effect on the socio-economic development of member states.
Mali, Niger, Guinea has related to the conflict. We then, a good for us to be informed about progress made as we are turntable towards the return of democracy in those countries.
The Fifth Legislature, pursuant to its enhanced powers, also provided parliamentary opinion on the community budget and received reports from the President of the ECOWAS Commission on the level of implementation of the community work.
The annual report on the state of the community highlights the macroeconomic situation of the region and performance of the ECOWAS institutions with regard to the 2023 work program.
At the committee level, the standing committees of the Parliament had robust engagements in their mandate areas across the broad spectrum of government.